your set and, refreshing your cottage decor. You had some really beautiful pieces in there. I didn't even know they were DIY, and they are DIY because that's how good they look. So we're going to show you a few of the projects now. Okay. Now the tray, we didn't bring everyone's attention to the tray. It looked like a beautiful tray, but look at on the inside, all of that detail.
And, I have a couple other examples too. Marbleized decor is so hot right now, and you see it in a bunch of different colors. This could not be easier to make, and it's a really good stress release too.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. Are we going to bang something? Is there going to be some banging, some hitting?
One. So you can use wooden trays, or even like those cardboard boxes you can get at a dollar store or craft store. The paint slides around really nicely in these too. Okay. And you just take 3 paint colors. Yeah. And you just blob it on, like seriously.
Blob it on anywhere?
Anywhere. Okay,
a little bit of
like big bunch of it.
Okay.
Okay. And then honestly, I'll add some more just because. You go like this. And you just bang it and slide it around, and then all the colors will start to blend together.
This is fun, actually.
Right? I know. Yeah. It's very...
Mine is turning into...
Mine's going faster.
Mine is not exactly
turn another
looking
way.
like
turn sideways. Yeah, no. You have to keep turning it.
Mine's not marble.
It will be. It will be.
Mine's a flag, like a country flag. I don't know what happened.
Anyway, you just keep banging
Look
it.
at how easy it is. If I'd done like little dabs more, if you'd done both, that would have worked. So yeah, look what I made. Oh my God, so cool. Yeah.
It's still pretty.
That's
marble.
Great. Okay. So let's show them how to do this, and you just do it yourself. Okay.
I will do it.
So this is really cute.
I love the idea of art on wood for a cottage that has kind of that rustic feel. So I mean, if you don't have any trees, you can chop down. I mean, these are really fun buoys. Do you say buoy or?
I say buoy.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I do.
We can still be friends. And then, but if you don't have any really rustic kind of live edge pieces of wood, you can use a cutting board. So I did
that's
this
a good idea.
on a cutting board.
That's nice.
Or if you're into the Canadiana kind of feel, which a lot of cottagers are, you could do a flag.
Lovely.
Try not to get paint on yours when you're moving it around places, like I just did 5 minutes ago. So you just take the cutting board and give it just a coat of paint. And I kind of like when it's showing some of the wood, you know what I mean? It's not perfect.
It's not perfect.
Which is hard for me sometimes, but I just let it go. And then you just get a shape. So for the lobster, which is right next to you, I actually printed that online as clip art. Yeah. And then I just traced it on there. So for the buoys, I just drew it myself. If you want it to be perfectly symmetrical, because that's how I am.
Yeah, do it in half.
Exactly. I draw half, cut it out, and then open it, and then you have a perfect buoy. And then you just honestly, with a pencil,
trace around it. You know, the other thing is when you go to, sample sales or garage sales, you can get cutting boards and stuff like this for 50 cents, $1, $2. So this is a nice thing to do with those.
Well, exactly, yeah. And then you just honestly, it's like, you can get your kids to do this. And you just paint. Yeah. Just paint in the lines, my friends. And I just used acrylic craft paint.
Oh, you're supposed to stay in the lines? Uh-oh.
Well,
maybe it's not that easy then.
Do you want to try?
No. Okay, so you paint it, you figure out what colors you want to use, and of course you used a beautiful, like a mint, a little blue. That's lovely.
Of course. Yeah, you can tie some of the colors of your space or whatever. It's just, you can get a little bit creative and be silly with art for the cottage. You don't have to worry about it being too fancy or special.
It almost should be a little bit rustic.
I think so too.
Right? Yeah. So things don't look too precious.
Exactly.
Okay, and what do we have over here? Just little
I love
grouping.
Yeah, I love milk glass, but it can be hard to find. It can be expensive, and sometimes the shapes aren't what you want. So I went to, I think I got these all at like Value Village or something for 50 cents a pop, and I just painted them white. So they're glass. They were like see-through glass vases that you would see anywhere in containers and jars, and I just painted them all the same matte white paint.
Did you have to paint it a billion times to get it like this?
No.
And did you paint the inside at all?
I did not paint the inside because you want to be able to use them as a vase, and if you paint the inside, first of all, it'll give it more of a shine because you still have that glass on the outside. So this gives it the matte look, and it's still functional.
That's really good.
Right?
So make sure you get a good matte paint.
A good matte. I just use craft paint for that too.
Craft paint for that.
Yeah, and you can put
beautiful.
a varnish on top too if you're worried about that.
You also painted these, or did you spray paint them?
No, I painted those. I did those in Nova Scotia last summer, actually.
Come on in, guys.
They're like
we're almost running
little
out of
beach
time.
houses, and it's just 4x4 pieces of wood. Get someone to cut a peak in the top, and they're little beach houses.
Oh, really? That is awesome. Okay, I want to know if you guys are as good at art as I am.
You know, I think
Make
you
that
could use.
look. Oh, that's right. That's the way to do it.